Good day, traders. This is Master FX Shifu from the Universal Forex Dojo. Let's hop onto the charts and see what we've got for the day. Now, before we do that, let's check out the Wushu 2.0.
Automate your entire trade management process with the most advanced tool on the market. Remove emotions, perfect execution, all instruments. Trade the Asian session, London session, and New York session in your sleep. Spend less than 2 hours on charts and allow the Wushu to trade for you through all sessions. Wushu 2.0 features auto place, stop orders, auto break even, auto partials, auto trail stop, proprietary auto exit strategy. How it all works. Step 1. Analyze your charts and set up your trade ideas. Step 2. Input your trade setups, entry point, stop loss, and risk. Step 3. Go about your day and let the Wushu do all the work through all sessions. Summary. The Wushu will position size for you, auto place stop order, move stop to break even, take partials for you, trail stop, limit max loss for the day. Auto hedge new feature. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode will hedge every position you take. It will manage the 2 positions using the Dojo proprietary exit mode. The Wushu will proceed to close the losing position and take profits from the winning position. The Wushu 2.0 Auto Hedge Mode is set to close at 1.5 R of every position it takes. Take your trading to the next level with the Wushu 2.0. Get our forexdojo.com. Info at uniforexdojo.com.
Good day, traders. Hoping that everybody's doing well today. This is Master FX Shifu from the Universal Forex Dojo. Let's see what we can grab today. Let's see what we can take advantage of today. And hopefully get some pips. We've been having a rather not so great week, but we trust the process. We keep going, and we don't allow any losses or any streaks to mess with our process and system. Can you guys check if my sound is good? If my video is good, then I can definitely get started. I see we've got 6 people watching. Is my video clear? If it is, just drop a text on the comments there, and then I can definitely get started. And my sound, of course. So let us keep that in mind, and hopefully we will get something working for us. Okay. I'm busy setting up on my side as well. I'm going to try get this stream to go a bit longer and see if we can't find some decent setups along the way, and hopefully we will catch trades in the session and try take it from there. Okay, I see John England says the sound is good. Awesome John. Guys, do drop some pairs, and then let's scrutinize them and see what we can find. Meanwhile, I know that one of the traders requested CAD JPY setup, and actually this was a trade that went wow. Yes, it was. I forgot about this. Yes, it definitely was. We hit 2 hour on this one. I don't know why I didn't update it, but anyway, it's one of those. Okay, I'm just gonna move that to the side, and then we're gonna try break this setup down and see if we can't get anything along the way for the day. Okay, beautiful. So start with the basics. Get your 4-hour and daily zones. I mean, once you've got these, then you definitely know how to approach that. Let me just mark these 4-hour zones, and then we'll definitely look at that. Okay, I want to mark this one as well. I'm also going to use the daily zone as well, and then we can take it from there. I see Joe is asking if I trade crypto. I basically trade any instrument that does give me opportunities. The only crypto that guys have been asking for recently has only been Bitcoin, so I haven't really analyzed the rest of the pairs, but it does happen. Okay, so most recent structure on the daily, we had a zone. So basically the BOS over here formed the high, retraced from the new low, so expectation is price to actually break that zone, so which basically means now our most recent high would be that one over there, which would be our daily high, and then of course now the daily low would be this one over here. Shucks, what am I doing now? Apologies about that. I'll mark that one over there, and then from there we know that these are the two beautiful setups, or that two zones that you most probably want to be working in. And now we know that we are working in this range over here where prices most probably going to be confined. And on the 4-hour, on the daily, we know we are bullish. So on the 4-hour, we know we just broke structure right now. We just broke structure at that level, and automatically we know that if this is the case, then this zone should hold, then this should hold, which it did when price retraced all the way to pick up some orders here, tanking, breaking structure, which means we left a beautiful OB to work with on the 4-hour, which we're gonna break down and have a decent setup for that. And then of course along the way we left a whole lot of imbalances here, and we're most probably going to see price basically retracing, of course respecting that high, and then picking up whatever orders are left there, and then tanking from there, targeting this daily low at the bottom here. Okay, so let me break that down, and then we're gonna have this zone here that we're working with. And then beyond the zone, we also need to understand that these swing highs here, there are potential areas of interest, and you have to also keep that in mind. You need to make sure that, just gonna open it a bit more, this high over here came forming that high, this lower high, this is liquidity being formed here, so we should know that price could probably come, take all this, and then tank from there. But now that's why we're also going to confirm this trade and include some lower time frame confirmations to work with that. Okay, so on the 4-hourly we've got that zone over there, which is our POI of course. And what you want to do, I'm going to mark it. We're going to have this level like that. Guys, don't forget to like the stream. Don't forget to like the stream so we can keep going, so YouTube can keep recommending, and of course grow in the process. We are trying to get our subscribers a bit higher, get our watch time of course, and potentially find a way to make sure it's worthwhile for us to do this every morning in our time of course. Awesome. So on the far, we've got this POI. This is the area that we want to be trading from. So what we're essentially saying now is, as price keeps going up, and it gets into this region, we are going to start looking for trade confirmations. We need to confirm that the zone is going to hold, and then of course we should expect price to basically start tanking down from here, targeting these zones here, either the 4-hour here at the bottom or the daily here. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. Now meanwhile, we should know that this is also a beautiful area to start looking for buys on the lower time frame, because we know that we're expecting price to basically move to the upside to pick up orders here. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So let's go deeper into price. I did say I'm going to scrutinize price to the brim today and hopefully find some decent moves in there. Okay, so on the hourly, we had this move to the upside from the bottom, and this is where we started seeing a change of structure here. We broke that zone, and then price came, forming some liquidity here, so we know that this should be taken sooner than later. And then and this is probably going to be taken as price comes back from that forward zone, because we see it's still creating these zones here where a whole lot of liquidity is just laying. But meanwhile, we've got that high that was formed here. Price retraced, respected the low, basically generating liquidity. It went all the way up. We didn't see close above this candle, and I know a lot of people keep saying they want to see price close above the swing high for it to be confirmed as structure, but each to their own. That's what I keep saying. So I do see this as a break, and of course price came back down, respecting the low, and now we see it going back up, breaking structure, using a candle that actually closed above, like everybody wants to see. And then what that means now for me, how I look at it now, is we're gonna start seeing a bit of a structure in here. Guys, I want to break this down literally to the bone. It's gonna be a proper autopsy on this one, and then see price going in there. Okay, so yeah, about that. And then we've got some unmitigated OBs over there. I'd use this one, not that one at the bottom there. And then that'll be my 5-minute zone to work from. Now I'm going to show you something else, and this is what we're going to be waiting for during this stream. Okay, I'm going to leave that as is. And then of course it's a 1 hour setup, so we are looking at targeting the highs. We will refine this as price gets closer, so do keep that in mind. I just need to mark this as well. This will be the 1 hour. Sorry, I'm just gonna write it there. Write that as a 1 hour, just so I keep note of what I'm doing. And then hopping on now to the lower time frames, because we know and expect price to be tanking all the way down here to pick up some orders to the top side. Now what that means is, even in the lowest time frames, and this is what we're going to try trade for the next couple of days, trade into our POIs. Take a look at the 5-minute. Okay, so on the 5, we've got this POS over here. Price retraced, pushed all the way up to create this POS over here. Retraced, didn't really tap into that. And then of course we're potentially seeing something happening in this region. Now I do expect price to be going down from here or from a bit higher, but just gonna do that. Open up a lower time frame, opening up the 1 minute, and then we're gonna start seeing something beautiful here. Look at this equal highs here, and then what do you know about those? Liquidity is just chilling over here, and we should see that price grabbing those. And until those are grabbed, we're not going to look at a potential downside move. So for now, what we can do, okay, I'm just going to open that. Beautiful. So we do have an idea of what we're looking for with CAD JPY, and I'm just going to start at the beginning so you guys can have an idea and follow what I'm trying to do. We've got price right now operating in these zones over here. So we've got the 4-hour low here, we've got the 4-hour high here, and the most recent high it held. We're expecting price to basically tank on the higher time frame, and then of course we've got the daily and the daily low. So essentially we're expecting price to come here on this daily low. That's where we are targeting. And then remember guys, if you are using the wushu, then you don't have to really worry about your targets. All you essentially have to do is just plug them in and let the trade work for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna go back a bit, and this was a trade requested by one of the viewers, guys. So actually one of the boot campers. Yeah. Anyway, so we do have our highs. I'm just breaking it out from the top, and then just stop me where you guys don't understand, so I can try and explain it without giving too much away, and we'll take it from there. Okay. And I see John England, he wants us to look at GJEU, GUUSDT, and then we've got Bingham, he wants us to look at NAS 100. We'll do that. And Kululek wants us to look at gold. Okay, definitely do that. Beautiful. So, like I just said, holding, break of structure, imbalances, switching price to come back, pick up an order, and tank into this daily low. This is on the 4 hour. Okay, so now in this 4 hour, and we know that the price operates is you will find structure inside there, and inside there, that's where now we're hopping into the hourly. And on the hourly, what we're essentially saying now is we will follow structure. We should see structure, which is what it's doing now right here, and expect you to come back, pick up some orders, and continue pushing to that upside over there. And then now, ideally, if you really wanted to scalp, you'd also look for some price points here, structure, going to the downside to pick up these orders to form that push up. So you essentially have over 3 trades focusing on the same region, and that is something that you can do. So for now, we're literally focusing on one thing and one thing only. Let me just remove all these alerts, and I'm going to place one alert right here. I'm going to place an alert right here as price tanks to the bottom side. Or what I can do, which is what I'd probably advise you guys to do, get yourself the Wushu toolbox and simply just place your price points in there, which I'm actually doing now on CAD JPY. And I'm just going to show you guys. This is going to give it too much info, but let me just put that over there. CAD JPY. So there's 2 setups on CAD JPY that we're looking at. New chart. There we go, CAD JPY. And I'm just basically putting back my chart in there and make sure my let's go properties. There we go. I just need to change my magic number here. I left it as the default there. So okay, there we go. So I'm simply just inputting my entry point, which is 104.047. Now I'll show you guys this probably tomorrow, once I figure out how to basically hide the account details there. Stop loss 103.929, and then risking 0.5 on this one, and then of course started decently, and then just open the journal. There we go. Everything looks decent, and I can focus on the next trade now. That's essentially what you're doing when you're using the Wushu. And then the next trade would be this one right here at the top, and ideally I'd want to wait for this one first, and if it doesn't, if price just accelerates to the top side, I would not basically waste my time. I would just focus on that setup. So it looks something like this. Okay, so that would be the CAD JPY. I'm also going to copy this and drop it onto Telegram as one of the free setups for the day, and then take it from there. Actually, no, that's the wrong one. There we go, that's the correct one. Okay, and I'm quickly gonna hop on to more setups that you guys want me to look at. this will just keep running and see if we can monitor it. If I do find another pair that we can look at and follow, we'll definitely do that. And then those that actually want to literally scrutinize this one, I'm just going to show you now quickly. This is where now it becomes very, very interesting. Remember, we've got these double tops there, the equal highs here at the top. They are going to be taken, and I'm probably thinking they'll be taken right after price takes the bottom. And take a look at this massive, beautiful liquidity just laying there. So we'll probably see something along these lines, price coming, either picking up the orders here, but I doubt it will, and then or it will basically just tank down, taking all these orders here, creating more at the side, go back, take the equal highs, and continue going to the 4-hour structure. But let's see how that goes, because you can see it retracing now, or we can see take this first and then of course tank down from there. So let's just see how it behaves first. Okay, I hope that makes sense, guys. I really hope that makes sense. I'll keep that on the books, keep watching it. Okay, and then just going on to the comments there. Let's start with GJ from John England, and then see if we can get something there. GJ from John England. Okay, this one never triggered. So this is the beauty about using the Wushu, by the way, guys. So because we don't use limit orders, which is something I keep repeating in all our streams, when price gets to these zones, because we literally trigger buy stops when price is halfway in our stop loss range, what happens is if it does continue, it doesn't trigger us in, and then of course we are left out. But if it does come back week 8, then that's where it becomes an issue. But high chances are when it does come back, it will give us at least one hour whereby our stop would have moved to break even. And if it does tank down again, we'll just have closed the setup on break even. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. And that's the beauty and the build of the Wushu toolbox. Okay, beautiful. I hope you guys are still with me. Before I start with GJ. Okay, there we go. Now with GJ, start with the same thing. Always you want to know what the daily is giving you. You want to know what's happening. And based off this alone, the past 4 trades didn't go so well with GJ. So automatically, actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Automatically it gives me a bit of an edge when I look at it. It hasn't been one of the best performing pairs for me. So I ideally traded with extreme caution. I don't even know how I lost this one, but anyway, always trust the process. Always trust the process. So we've got the low here, we've got the high here. Most recent, we see we are bearish. We just had a BOS right now. There's a massive imbalance over here, which means we are gonna have something along these lanes as well. And then that'll be a BOS for bigger structure. And then that'll be our for low, and of course our for our high. I know I didn't put the highs there, but anyway, it is an interesting zone, so don't mind that. So automatically we know the price should actually be either targeting this 4 hour here to tank, of course, to close all these gaps that we have here. And until that happens, we're going to monitor and try find setups into this zone. And this is basically counter trend, by the way, because overall the trend is down, and for you to trade to the upside is also a bit of a risk. But provided you know what you're doing and you are at this level, then that should be fine. Okay, so the 4 hour, we've got that hanging there, which we're going to keep. And essentially, like I keep saying, we're going to try price to get in there and either start giving us some downward momentum structure, and then we'll refine our stop loss range, find a tighter stop to get better rewards on this setup. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, John. I hope it makes sense, and let's see how that goes. Okay, so 1 hour, like I said, we are going to look for some upward structure, see if we can find setups into that zone, and then we'll definitely work around that. And automatically we start seeing some beautiful liquidity just laying there, which is about to be taken actually, and we are probably going to have it taken first, and then price comes back to either pick up orders in here or in here, but that'll be a bit of a higher time frame. So I'm actually going to mark price. There'll be a bit of liquidity being taken now. Okay, just mark that. Sorry about that. I'm going to go much longer, guys, today, so don't worry about that. As setups do trigger, I will be trading on the side as well, and ensuring that I do pick up some moves in there. Okay, so we had a minor retracement here, breakout structure, taking out these equals over here, all the breaking structure, retracement a bit, push up to the upside. So essentially, actually have a nice look at that range there, range liquidity over here, take out liquidity all the way to the upside. Price should essentially be coming back here sooner than later, and of course there's still liquidity here, and of course the bottom, so we shouldn't be leaving that out. But we all know that overall we are going up, so do be careful of that. Hence this liquidity has been taken here, so we could find price tanking first before picking up and heading to the upside, so do keep that in mind. Okay, let's look at the 5 minute just to refine it and get a better stop loss range over there. And this is where we start getting some beautiful moves. So this is on the 5 minute, and remember this is an hourly setup right here. So we have structure, of course. So we should see price breaking there, we should see it respecting these levels, and of course pick up orders and then push the upside. Let's see if that's a scenario that could happen. If it does, it'll be beautiful, and then we'll take it from there. I'll remarks CAD. Let me mark that one as well. Are you guys still with me? I don't see any comments there. Are you guys still watching? Let's engage. Okay, so there's our zone right there. This is also potential zone here. I'm just actually gonna get into it now, but I always prefer the most extreme zones. They will just give us some better setups, because this one here is also a potential zone to work with. Let's see, it's the OB that basically caused this BOS over here, so keep that in mind. Whilst you're at it, guys, where are you guys watching from? Awesome. Binyan is here. Fantastic. Okay, there's a 5 minute on GJ, and then you'll see, guys, you can see this almost everywhere, almost everywhere. Okay, let's go. 1 arm over there, and then there's our second potential setup. This will work out roughly the same as, I think it was Tuesday's setup. Yeah, where price basically went through our first stop loss range and then picked up from the second one and then left from there. Oh, I see we've got Canada and we've got the UK. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Okay, let's see how that works out. I'm just gonna make sure they're all clear, and we can see all of them. I see you've got my fellow South Africans as well. Just make this a bit bigger so you can actually make it clearer to see. Okay, there we go. Take it in the 4 hourly, and then we have, okay, the 4 hour one I'm just going to ignore for now. we all know where we are going, so we're just going to be focusing on these two levels here. And if price does actually push to the upside, we'll just see if we can find more setups heading to the upside. Okay, so I hope we can get something there. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Okay, let me just copy that as well, drop it in our chats here. Okay, and then I'm just looking at the next setup. I did do GJ. I'm gonna look at NAS 100, and then we are gonna just start hopping around these setups to see if we are getting anything along those lanes. Okay, so US 100 didn't come into our zone yesterday, which was a bit of a bummer, but it does happen. This is actually one of my, so far, this past 2 months, best performing pairs actually. Yeah, I've been getting quite a lot of beautiful setups from it. Okay, so the 4 hour is still valid, still very, very valid. Actually, it's not even the 4 hour, it's the daily. Sorry about that. Still very, very valid, because we did have a BOS over here, and the one that causes major move is that one over there. We haven't had a break of the zone as yet, so we're expecting price to basically come back to the top, pick up an order there. But now what we are seeing as well is we have a BOS over here, price are retracing, respecting the low, so I should get a BOS over here. You should see something like that, and then if it does move to the upside, we'll look at it from that point of view. But for now, we should actually wait. This is on the daily. We should wait for price to basically break the zone first, this high or this low, depends on how we're looking at it from there. And then let's see how the 4 hour would look. Okay, let me just move this marks here. They're making my charts a bit untidy. Okay, there we go. Don't forget to like the stream, guys. Don't forget to like the stream. Okay, and we've got the 1 hour. Yeah, I'm not actually seeing clear zones from clear areas to actually trade from. Nope. We're definitely gonna stay away from US 100 today. Definitely stay away. And then let's take a look at gold. Gold from Kuleko. Now there's also another pair that's, it's a bit dizzy. I mean, look at this price points here. I would have a beautiful streak, one loss in between, which would work out quite well. Then I'd have this area here where I had like 4 losses in a row, and then more beautiful setups. So it's also one of those setups that do tend to get a bit personal with me, but it does happen. I'm seeing a massive imbalance on the daily here. Price did take out these equal lows here, all the liquidity at the bottom. Price just took them out. Okay, let's take a look at the 4 hour. Now that's definitely out. We do see some imbalances at the top as well. Let's get the hourly. Nope. Look at 30, 15. No. Nope. You're not going to be touching this one as well. Yeah. And then we've got EU and GU. Got EU and GU. Let's take a look at EU and GU. EU. Let's Let's see, just hold on a second. Now just give me a moment, guys. I'll break this down. Okay, let's see what your USD has in store for us. On the daily, there's a very decent zone there at the top. This is where you're most probably going to see price come into sooner than later. Let me move the second one here because price did not come back there. But this one here, we need to actually keep in mind. Actually, matter of fact, let me take the whole region. Choose that over there. Okay, and then we would have, of course, that's our daily that we'll be watching, and then actually that's a weekly. Sorry about that. Okay, we've got the zone, retrace, breaker structure, all still the same, but yeah, keep that in mind. Viewers over here, massive imbalances. Okay, then let's take a look at the 4 hour. I think the only thing I'm not liking about these is, as much as we see there's a range here, leaving all the liquidity at the top, and that basically gives us room to see price fetching that and closing this massive imbalance here, which means our probable point of entry would be that one over there. But then again, there's still this zone here that's very okay. Just hold on a second. Just hold on. Okay. Just need to put this. There we go. Okay. Let's see. Nope. I'm not liking this area here as well. Okay. Let's see. Let's hop onto the lower time frame and see if I can't find anything here. Nope. Nope. Okay, let's check out GU. I don't think we're gonna see anything decent on the zones here. Okay, let's see. The daily. Check out the 4 hour. Pick a structure there. Massive imbalance laying at the top here. Yeah, I don't like it when you find these type of setups, because as much as you may still want to go to the downside, there's still too much reason for price to basically move to the top first. Way too much reason. Okay. Nope. Let's leave that one. Because the most probable point of entry on the 4-hour would be this level here, which makes better sense than using this one here. But okay, let's just break it down and see. Yeah, still more imbalances. Okay, cool. Let's do that. Make sure you're going to do that as well. Then you're going to have that over there. Okay. No, that's fine. Okay, so let's follow that one and see just how far it gets us. And hopefully we'll find something decent there. Okay, US30, definitely not gonna touch now. Wow, this was a loss from yesterday. Also, another instrument that's been playing out quite well for me is US30, but yeah, we're not gonna touch that for now. So let's see, out of these setups that we just looked at now, what is happening. Let's see if we can pick up something. GJ, we're gonna have to keep waiting. We just had another BOS right now, which is gonna start making this area here interesting. But for now, let's just keep to those ones here. Massive liquidity here. We're gonna see something decent happening there. Okay. GU, still following this higher time frame here. So we'll see how that goes. Okay. Yep. Okay, I think that's about it for now. We just looked at all the setups that you guys basically requested on the side there. So let's just follow them in the day, see how they play out, and hopefully we'll find something that does pop. Okay. So happy trading, guys. Cheers. We just went slightly longer than usual. So I'll just gradually keep adding more and more until we can actually start doing the entire London Open 2 hours. And until then, do check out the Wushu, check out the bootcamp, guys, and happy trading. Or before I go, actually, do you guys have any questions for me? No questions coming up. Okay, guys. Happy trading. Awesome, Bingham. Cheers, guys. Okay, I see Nemo is asking how long do you hold limits? I don't do limit orders, I do stop orders, but I keep them until the New York close, and then from there everything refreshes, and then the next day is a new day. Normally the reason I do that is because of the massive spreads that happen after the New York close. So rather that, and I don't train the Asian, so if I could, I'll probably start the set sessions from the Asian Open all the way down to the New York close, but I'm fast asleep at the time. Okay, I think that's about it, guys. Happy trading, guys.